So my friends, for the average price of $29.99, the Nerf N-Strike Elite Delta Trooper is going to come with everything you see here. The blaster itself, a front barrel attachment, a stock attachment, a 12-round magazine, 12 Nerf Elite darts, and a set of directions. Alright my friends, let's quickly go over the Delta Trooper and go over the features of this new and improved basic successor to the Retaliator. And they've done a few things on this blaster that I actually really like. One is the aesthetics. It is absolutely a really nice shell, and I'm really pleased with what they did here. I love the stock. It's far superior to the one on the Retaliator. The priming mechanism up on top is one I'm not really a fan of. That's basically any top priming blaster, but the fact that they put a notch on the back end of it makes it very smooth to go ahead and prime. So that's a big major improvement. Front barrel attachment I actually like quite a bit. The tactical rail, unfortunately, on either the Retaliator or the Delta Trooper, a tactical rail up on top is just not feasible. On the Retaliator, they put it on the priming mechanism, which is, of course, not very good. And the part that they put it on the front barrel, it's really same. I mean, who wants a scope all the way up here, right? I would have preferred a tactical rail underneath the front barrel attachment where we could have put maybe a tactical light. That would have been really cool. On the Delta Trooper, they give you 4 tactical sling mounts if you do not change out the front barrel and the stock. You have one up here, one below, one on the grip, and one on the front barrel attachment, which is always nice. I love the new magazine release button, which is ambidextrous and on both sides. The fact that you actually push it in now as opposed to pushing it back is a beautiful feature, and it keeps everything really sleek and nice. It does have a top slide jam release button here. If this actually sticks and you can't get it to go forward, first you're going to pull the trigger. If that does not release this portion, then just simply hit the reset button and you'll be able to do it. Guys, the Delta Trooper, just like the Retaliator, gives you tons of customizable options. The only difference with the Delta Trooper is it doesn't come with the front foregrip attachment like the Retaliator did. And because there's no tactical rail on the front barrel attachment, you can't actually use it. But you can switch to a Retaliator barrel on the front of here, and then you can technically put that on there if you like. The stock attachment point in the back will accept other stock attachments from Nerf, so no problem if you have a favorite and you want to switch it out. I particularly like the way the color scheme and the overall look of this matches the blaster, so I'll probably leave this one on. The front barrel attachment is basically the same. You can remove it, and if you want, other barrels will fit. We'll just put on the Spectre barrel here to show you, and it works perfectly fine. So let's put that one back on, because in all seriousness, the one I like the best is actually the Infinite drum, the way it just looks. And I mean, from an aesthetics point of view, the paint scheme basically is almost the same, except that this front of the drum doesn't have the hyperfire markings like the Delta Trooper does. But keep in mind, when you put this in, you're going to have to just pull it back just a little bit in order to slam the priming mechanism back forward. But once you do, it's a really good looking setup, in my opinion. So let's get outside, test this thing on the range, and see what kind of performance we're getting with the Delta Trooper. My friends, we're going to do a max range test with the Nerf Delta Trooper, where you're going to fire regular blue Elite darts that came with the blaster. We're going to fire in slam fire mode the white Elite darts, and then we're going to fire Accustrike darts in normal mode, of course, to get a max range with the Delta Trooper. The wind is still blowing in, pretty moderate to hard with big gusts. 80 feet to the end of the driveway, 50 feet to the gate. We'll do it in time lapse, come back in real time, give you the results. Friends, this one on the Elite during the slam fire was short of the 50, but we had another one over here just past 50, so about 52 feet. And then the majority of the other darts are anywhere from what do you guys think, 60 to as many, quite a few down here in the hole, a lot in the center, and quite a few actually reached out to just about 80, as well as some that actually went past. So Delta Trooper actually performed flawless. It was very smooth, and so was the trigger pull, and everything performed perfectly. Alright, my friend's gonna shoot the Delta Trooper inside 25 feet away. Let's zoom the camera in a little bit and have a little fun. Alright, let's do some elite darts in slam fire mode. Finally, some Nerf Accustrike darts. So my friends, what are your thoughts of the Delta Trooper up until this point of the video? Do me a favor, drop it in the comment section. Share your thoughts and your opinions on it. I'm really curious to know. It's got a $29.99 price tag as opposed to the old Retaliator $24.99 price tag. How do you feel about that $5 difference? And in your opinion, is it worth it? And guys, click the card popping in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. It's going to take you to my Nerf Reviews 2018 playlist where you can check out all the other new blasters so far that have come out this year. It's my final opinion of the Nerf N-Strike Elite Delta Trooper is very, very high. I love the improvements they made between the Retaliator version to this one. I love the aesthetics of the shell. I think it looks fantastic. The improvements to the priming mechanism alone, in my opinion, was well worth this purchase. Since your hand won't slip, and overall it's just a very smooth operating blaster. I had no jams, no malfunctions whatsoever using this blaster, and the fact that it's customizable a whole bunch of different ways is just a major plus in my book. So I would highly recommend this, and I don't have a problem in saying that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you on the next one. I'm out.